Yeah,
can
Brian,
afford to.
stay on with us. In fact, we are tracking some more updates on that front. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw has given a statement on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address to the nation on GST reforms that begin from today. He stated that Prime Minister has taken a historic decision to reduce the rates of GST significantly. He further stated that more than 99% of the items that are used in our day-to-day life will have a lower GST. Take a listen.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has taken a historic decision to reduce the rates of GST significantly. More than 99% of the items which are used in our day-to-day life will have lesser GST starting tomorrow from the first day of Navratri. This is a very, very big step which will bring a big savings in the lives of every family in our country. We must also remember the period before 2014. Before 2014, every state had a different rate structure, different tax structure, and the entire burden of that complex system ultimately went on to the common citizen. Honorable Prime Minister brought that political will and the consensus building that he is very adept at doing. He brought all the states together, and in his very unique style of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, the GST was passed, GST was implemented, something which used to be just debated.
My colleague Brian Thomas continues to be with us on the broadcast. Brian, like I said, this is going to go down in the history of India as a day that propelled Aatmanirbhar Bharat. But of course, another big statement that Mr. Ashwini Vaishnaw has said says that more than 99% of the items that we use on a day-to-day basis are going to now have a lower GST. Help our viewers understand what those essential items could be, or rather are.
Oh, well, really, like I mentioned itself, the earlier slabs, there were 4 different slabs, 5, 12, 18 and 28. Now it has only become restricted to 5 and 18. And clearly, you talk about coffee, you talk about ghee, you talk about biscuits, you talk about oil, everything has become cheaper. Car prices have gone down. Health insurance premium are also set to fall. And even the Prime Minister called it a double bonanza also, and even renewed push to make in India. And also, not only that, very importantly, the Finance Minister also estimated that the reforms would inject around 2 lakh crore into economy, ensuring more disposable income for households and itself. And industry players too have welcomed this move, noting that FMCG, auto and retail companies are also announcing rate cuts and, as products shift from higher to lower tax brackets itself. Not only that, even Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw also hailed this move as historic, said that more than 99% of the items that general people use in daily life will attract lower GST rates starting from today, which will also coincide with the first day of Navratri that everyone is celebrating. And also clearly this is a major step that would also translate into big savings for every family in the country, as stated by the Union Minister. Not only that, the entire burden of the complex and fragmented system will ultimately fail, that happened pre-2014, as stated by the Union Minister, that it was falling into the common citizen. And he also said that the Prime Minister was the one who showed the political will and built consensus across states itself. And the call for reduction of the tax slabs has become a boon, and he also said that the reforms would also benefit all sections. And this is a major gain, that, like he said, for MSMEs, farmers, youth, students, homemakers.
Right.